Roby Johnson was serving in the U.S. Air Force when he met Melody Feliciano. Melody was originally from the Philippines, but she was living in the United States when they met. Their relationship grew steadily, and what began as a warm, hopeful connection eventually led them to marry. They built a life together across different locations, and like many military families, they carried the pressures of constant moves, long work hours, and the strain of distance. Over time, disagreements grew heavier. The marriage became tense, and by the beginning of 2023, the relationship was deeply strained. According to investigators, Roby believed they were heading toward divorce, and the situation in their marriage had become increasingly fragile. In early 2023, while the couple was stationed in Germany, the first signs of something unusual appeared. Every morning, Melody prepared coffee for Roby. This was a simple routine they had followed throughout their marriage. But suddenly, the coffee began to taste wrong. Roby noticed a sharp chemical flavor he couldn't explain. At first, he wondered if it was the machine or the water. Days passed, and the strange taste persisted. He decided to test his coffee to know what was wrong with it. Using pool chlorine test strips, he checked the tap water. The result came back completely normal. Then he dipped a strip into the coffee. The test reacted instantly, showing chlorine levels far beyond anything that could occur naturally. That was the moment Roby began to fear something deliberate was happening. But instead of confronting Melody, he chose to quietly document everything. When their Germany assignment ended, the couple returned to the United States and moved into Tucson, Arizona in June 2023. Roby hoped the strange taste might disappear with a new water system and a new machine. But the first morning in their Tucson home, he tasted the same harsh, chemical bitterness in the coffee Melody handed him. That was when suspicion turned into certainty. Roby bought hidden cameras and strategically installed them around the house. He kept drinking only small sips of the coffee, just enough to test it, and saved every recording, every test strip, every suspicious cup. On July 5, 2023, the cameras captured Melody doing something unusual. She approached the coffee maker, opened it, and poured an unidentified liquid inside. Roby saved the footage but continued recording. 13 days later, on July 18th, the most incriminating evidence appeared. One camera in the laundry room recorded Melody taking a bottle of bleach, pouring some into a container, and walking into the kitchen. A second camera filmed her lifting the coffee maker lid and pouring the liquid inside. This footage showed not an accident, not a spill, but a deliberate act. Roby immediately took the videos, the test results, and the contaminated coffee pot to the Tucson Police Department. Detectives reviewed the footage and acted quickly. Melody was arrested and charged with attempted first-degree murder, aggravated assault, and tampering with food or drink. Roby had told detectives he believed Melody might have been trying to end his life, possibly to collect the death benefits attached to his Air Force service. Investigators noted the pattern and understood why Roby believed the poisoning had a financial motive. But as the case moved forward, Melody never offered a clear explanation. There was no confession describing her intent, no detailed statement explaining what had been going through her mind during those moments caught on camera. As the case unfolded through late 2023 and early 2024, prosecutors negotiated a plea agreement. In April 2024, Melody pleaded guilty to 2 counts of adding a harmful substance to food or drink, one for July 11th and one for July 18th. On May 10, 2024, the judge delivered the final outcome: 3 years of probation, mandatory mental health treatment, and a strict no-contact order with her husband except through legal channels. She walked out of court without prison time.